did Point Dabble Point yesterday, and we had a great discussion. I'm going to have the audio up today for people on our Patreon if they want to listen to it, but it's up on YouTube on our live tab if you want to watch it. I pulled a lot of clips from Thursday's show, and we watched it, but we didn't get to all of them. So I have some leftovers that I wanted to get to today. And John has Quadfather on. And John's whole thing is that he's gone to the gym like 4, maybe 5 times. He goes to the gym like Aaron Imholt does coke. And it's just like, I'm addicted to the gym. I can't stop going to the gym. I've been there 4, maybe 5 times. So this is John proving to his buddy Quad that he went to the gym. Now, I know that he calls me gay or effeminate because I said just do it.
Yes.
Which is still hilarious. I never stop doing that,
I say it randomly
John.
Throughout the day.
Me too. I can't stop it. It's the greatest thing that's ever been done. But I would opine it's actually gayer to show a guy friend a photo of you sweaty in the gym.
Yeah.
Don't you think
Hey,
that's
you're
a
not
little?
Joe Rogan.
It's
Stop.
a little bit. Yeah, it's a little odd, right? Check this out.
Here's the one from today, Quad. Okay? Now, as you notice, same gym, same shorts, different shirt.
Ugh.
And there I is.
There I is.
That's a really weird thing to show someone on your show. If I was Quad, I'd be like, all right, man, I got to go. What am I supposed to do with this? What am I going to do?
I mean, here's the thing. He could have walked into a gym and taken that picture.
I don't care if he's working
But-
out or not.
Also,
I don't give a shit.
I don't think he is. I think he just spilled his beer.
Yeah,
Yes,
I was about to
that's
say.
what I was about to say.
That's
no one, you know,
drool.
that is not a common sweat location to dribble down. He probably is like so fucking disgusting at the water fountain because this idiot probably doesn't bring his own water bottle. So he's probably at the water fountain and just like splashing his face. It's going everywhere.
Taking a little sink
we know
shower.
how disgusting he is.
Yeah,
Like,
we've seen his sweat stains many times.
They're called
true.
Danish showers.
Oh my God.
He
Oh,
doesn't
holy
have
shit.
any sweat rings around your neck. You start around your neck and your pits before it dribbles down
Yeah,
to your
there's no
fucking
sweat
mouth.
stains.
This
Wow.
is a spill.
Wow, you're right. His armpits sweat when he's not even doing anything. We see it all the time.
You always go from the neck down.
And look at that. There is
Here's the
no-
one from today, Quad.
Center.
Okay?
There's
Yeah.
no
Now-
sweat right there. Holy shit! I think you guys are. I just
it's just
give him
drool.
benefit of the doubt.
It's
I
just
sweat
normal
very
drool.
often, and I'm around a lot of sweaty people very
Yeah.
often, and I know your common sweat locations.
Wow.
And what he has is just somebody who maybe he did have a water bottle, fine, but then he just guzzled it and just let it run down his face.
Wow.
And that's what that is.
Borrowed
That
my
is not a
brother's
sweaty
water
person.
bottle.
all right.
And then he
Missy
just
B
wiped it
says
over
I
his hair.
don't have a water bottle.
She probably doesn't even drink water.
So this is from Dabblers Anonymous today.
Since all these skeptics are trying to say I'm at the gym, here I am at the gym once again, and you're all losers.
Performative John.
So now John is filming himself at the gym to prove that he's at the gym and that we're all losers somehow. I don't know.
You know how you know you lost, John? When you have to go film yourself at the gym to prove to everybody that you're not a liar.
Well,
that's how you've lost at life.
The title of this thread is Imagine Living Your Life Trying to Prove Things to Strangers on a Daily Basis.
Exactly.
What kind of
Show
way-
us before and after. Like, I think everybody loves a good before and after. Like, hey, like this was me 4 months ago. I'm a fat piece of shit. Here's me 4 months later. I'm still a fat piece of shit.
Right. That would be fun. We'd have fun
I
with
am a
that.
slightly thinner piece of shit.
I love Fudgicle. Fudgicle 2018 says, he expresses more joy when he beats his trolls than he did when his son got into Harvard. Ladies and gentlemen, John Melendez. That sums it up right there. That is it. All right. So I just want to point out, John is moving back to Florida finally, the house that he bought in Florida. And he was talking about getting a different house that's on a canal or on the ocean and getting a boat or
Well,
something.
it's better than Carl's.
Yeah. He was talking about that for a certain point, but now he's not talking about that anymore. But he is saying that he's going to buy a boat.
I'm going to get another lab, I think, as soon as I get my boat.
Is this guy
I'm gonna,
literally fake working out? I can't.
Yeah, so Quad
Sorry,
is now
I
lifting.
can't fucking stand Quadfather anymore.
Well,
Quad is lifting
Also, he's
weights.
using Anthony's background, and that really bothers me.
Oh, yeah. He's a huge compound guy.
Can I point out that Quad is actually working out?
He actually is, yes.
This is true.
Somebody said on Point Double Point, it might have been Shuli yesterday, or maybe someone in the comments said, how funny is it that he's wearing a shirt that says Headbangers Ball?
Yeah. Oh, the irony.
Brutal. Oh, man.
John's like, what are you holding there?
Yeah, what is
What
that?
are you doing with that?
That's a dumbbell. What'd you call me?
I'm going to get another lab, I think. As soon as I get my boat, I'm going to get a lab and just cruise on the Gulf. Some tasty waves and a cool buzz. That's all I need.
So John is declaring he's going to get a dog and a boat and cruise around on the Gulf of Mexico with his dog and his boat while getting drunk. Now,
Coast Guard loves that.
I just want to point out that that's not going to happen. John's not going to buy a boat. I would bet a lot of money on this. I hope.
What about the dog?
Yeah, I'm worried about the dog already.
Dude. He shouldn't get a dog. He can't take care of a dog.
I'd rather give High Pitch Eric a dog right now.
Yes, High Pitch would do a better job in Manhattan with a dog.
Quadfather can do a better job walking a dog.
Yes. Or
more
the
like
dog walking him.
It's more like a sleigh team arrangement.
All right. I can't believe I didn't get to these clips yesterday. We had a great discussion on here, but this is the craziest shit. So John explains the reason why he drinks. They're trading 9/11 stories. And by trading, I mean John keeps talking at Quadfather. So John's telling Quadfather about the people he lost in 9/11 and how he was scared about. He didn't know where his dad was and, all these different things and details. And listen to this shit.
I'll tell you the saddest one, but this is why, this is another excuse for this, because
All right. Here's an excuse for why he drinks. He says for this, he pulls up his Coors Light. So you got to think that it's just like, oh, well, you were traumatized and you're trying to self-medicate, right? Isn't that what you would assume if you're like, let me tell you the saddest 9/11 story I have. This is an excuse for this. Check this out.
because my brother-in-law got married at Windows of the World in the World Trade Center on that Saturday night before 9/11. That whole catering crew went down, with the buildings on 9/11, except for the head caterer who was too hungover and was showing up late. And then he heard that the building got hit and he didn't go in.
So John's whole thing is that the reason why I'm an alcoholic is because someday I might miss work with a hangover and it'll save my life.
Wait, that's
That's literally what he just said. And he goes further. I have another clip after this.
Can I? Wow.
I will tell you this, guys. I've been late for work because I've been hungover many times. It's never led to good things. Never once was my boss just like, let's get you that promotion we've been talking about.
Hangovers save lives. That's what he's saying.
The wedding is actually a wedding in 2001 is a better excuse why he's still drinking.
Yes,
than this.
you're right. Yeah. But that's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
It is.
But he goes on. He actually elaborates on this. Yeah.
That's tragedy, man, all the way around.
There's an advertisement for alcohol if you ever heard one.
No, we didn't hear one.
So he's saying that Budweiser should incorporate this into their campaign. Maybe that guy could be the spokesperson. Like some people eat Subway sandwiches and lose weight and diddle children.
He passed away from cirrhosis.
Oh, shit. Wow. Damn it.
Drink a beer and maybe you won't be part of a terrorist attack.
I know. It's the craziest thing ever. I want to thank my friends at Magic Mind. I brought them up a few times. I brought Magic Mind with me to Las Vegas, and thank God I did. I couldn't have done those shows without it. It's a long day on Saturday doing the Creep Off and Who Are These Podcasts. Lucy, you were there.
I was.
You know the deal.
I do, and I couldn't do it without Magic Mind. I just had one right before this episode.
Did you? Yeah. Magic Mind is a very unique product. It's not like a caffeine shot or anything like that. It's a blend of different ingredients you can't find anywhere else. And what it does is it gives you focus, but it also eases your anxiety. And there's been a lot of talk about microdosing with mushrooms and stuff like that. I've talked to Dr. Steve about this. There's real science behind this. And I hope that the pharmaceutical community catches up at a certain point, because when people who suffer from depression, anxiety, and things like that, there are ingredients in mushrooms that when taken regularly over time will ease that. and will change your life. And so, like I said, I start every day. I've been doing it for over a year now with Magic Mind, and it helps me out a ton. I do recommend it. The focus as well, but just easing anxiety. Promo code WATP Show 20 is what you want to use for 20% off, and visit magicmind.co/WATP Show 20. And then you too could be going to Las Vegas with your Magic Mind and then giving the bill to Patrick Melton.
I wanted to go, but I was too scared and nervous.
Right, that's the thing. That's why Andy wasn't there. He didn't take his Magic Mind that day, and his knees were shaking. He decided not to go. Promo code WATP Show 20. Visit magicmind.co/WATP Show 20 to get 20% off. So
that fucking grin. Ugh.
We just had a segment on here where we were playing steel toe clips, and we played the steel toe clip where Aaron was talking about Rocco being hospitalized, and Aaron quickly said, I hope he gets better. I hope he's doing all right. And Missy actually made an assessment that Aaron is not a narcissist. Now we know that John is. How does John react to Rocco going to the hospital?
Funeral director, will you attend Rocco's funeral? Wedding crashes. This guy, this is what happens, Qua. When you start hating on a whole entire group of people, that's the kind of karma that comes back and bites you in the ass. So he was in a hospital, and I'm happy to hear it. I'm happy to hear it. Now, I don't wish harm on anybody, but him, yes, I don't care.
I think you just took the wind out of the sails in that first sentence. I don't wish harm on anybody, but him, yeah, for sure. Actually, there's probably a big list of people. I think about it.
I imagine it's probably a lot longer list than that.
Yeah. Think about what he just said there. He goes, when you start hating on a whole group of people, I don't think Rocco hates on people. I think he goofs on John. Mm-hmm. I think he goofs on Aaron Imholt.
So that group would be scumbags.
Right.
Okay.
Lolcows. Yeah. But I don't think he hates on them. John literally hates on people who are Trump supporters. That's a whole group of people. Yeah. Tens of millions. Tens of millions
Luckily
of people.
for him, karma hasn't gotten him yet.
But this is how John thinks karma works. Karma thinks like, I can hate on anyone who didn't get the vaccine and hope they die. That's fine. There's nothing bad will happen to me. But if someone who's my enemy goes to the hospital, that's because of karma. He's stupid.
You don't say.
Yeah, that is not
it's not good.
It's
not healthy.
Just because someone does something that you don't, hey, I don't see eye to eye. Well, so when you get sick, you deserve that because of how I feel about you.
That's not healthy behavior, John. That's very, very unhealthy, my friend. Here's a hilarious super chat I just wanted to point out.
It's healthier to just pound Ensure.
Right. Yes.
But also for like somebody who always victimizes, and this is where he is the narcissist, where rules for thee, not for me, kind of thing. Where whenever you talked about his mother being sick or him not feeling well or anything in his scope, like, oh, you're gonna talk bad about my sick mother?
Yep.
Like what? Like nobody is. You're projecting that onto everybody else, and you then act on that on an opposite wavelength against everybody else who thinks differently
Missy
from you.
B just brought up my mother on WATP. She stubbed her toe yesterday. Think about that. Is that who you want to be goofing on? An old woman who stubbed her toe? But yeah, it's
dumb, clumsy bitch.
It's insane the way he thinks or not thinks. This
she
is
was
great.
Probably getting Pocky's heart medication.
This is great. So somebody puts this post in the Dad Was Not, says the beloved chatterers are hysterical. Worth $2? I think though. And the shit show sends him $2 and says, do you call your balls the Freak Factory?
I sent you that.
I fucking love that. I know, you sent that to me and I go, do you think he even knows what this means? I don't even know. But it's very funny. So props to that one. And then Pollution Late 7425 put this video up on Dabblers Anonymous. Phenomenal job. So this is from John's show from yesterday where he had on his buddy Clay Dabbler. And this is called
Was that who this like Andy Fa looking guy is?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. The British guy. And this is John caught celebrating too soon again.
The legend, my man. Thanks for the $10. Muscle memory is type of procedural memory that allows people to regain muscle mass and strength more quickly after a period of inactivity if they've previously trained their muscles.
100.
This is what John's been calling muscle memory, and everyone keeps pointing out to him that's not what that is. But now the legend, who's an ex-MLB player, just said that's what muscle memory is. So watch this. John's all excited.
Thank you.
Because Legend's probably been to the gym. He's a fucking athlete. He knows about that shit. Boom. I can't do that.
He's a professional baseball player. He's at the gym all the... Shut up! He was at the gym all the time. He knows what he's talking about. Shut up! He knows what he's talking about. Come on, man. The legend. Thanks for the tenor. I never heard it used that way. I was wrong.
Hey, no, that's probably the fake legend. Maybe. Maybe.
Could be.
Dude, Clay Dabbler, you gonna let him fucking talk to you like that, dude?
Clay Dabbler never shuts up.
Yeah, but like,
my God.
Oh, I know. John just treats everyone like shit because he thinks he's better than them.
That was the realest John ever, by the way. That little snap that he did, that was the realest of the real John.
John, at least Kevin pays people before he talks to him like that.
Oh, that's a good point, because I was just going to draw the parallel to Kevin Brennan, who now no longer has anyone on the show he considers an equal to him. Kevin only has people on he can talk down to, and that's like his thing. And John does the same thing, but you're right, he doesn't even pay them. He just expects them to worship him because he's on the Howard Stern show 20 years ago.
It's really sad. That was really made me mad for a second.
It's too bad that show didn't happen at Carlson, Comedy with Carlson. Huh?
I would love for him to snap at somebody like me or Mark like that.
Yeah. Oh, he would too. Well, he's going to sue you. At one point, he's going to sue the club. So.
I heard. Still waiting on that one.
All right.
I feel a little personally offended by that. Can I sue him?
Yes.
Just for
that's how lawsuits work.
Okay.
Just whatever you feel like it.
Okay.
You can just do it.
He repudiated your feelings.
That's my catchphrase now. Nike's going to sue me.
There's just a little flop on the end of the tail for Carl's logo. Just do it.
Yeah, that's funny. Instead of the swoosh, it's just a hand like this. I love it.
Who are these podcasts? WA